The crisis of spirit revelation, setting aside past knowledge. The crisis I went through at this time was severe, as all my past knowledge had to be set on a shelf, for it all lacked this one truth that Christ in me is my only life. During this time, however, I was held secure and steady by the Word of God. When revelation knowledge began, I soon saw that I had a brand new Bible. For everywhere I look in the scriptures, I saw revelation knowledge as the basis for God's plan, and the heart of that knowledge was Christ in me. The Bible actually became a book of life, not just God's life out there, somewhere that if I'm faithful, I go to when I die. But I began to read about the life that is in me right now. I began to see that I am direct, distinct offspring of God by the birthing, and that I don't have to go looking for Christ outside of myself. He is in me. This was a great shock. For if we have faith, if we believe the Christ that is out there somewhere will come and do something for us or to us. God in His grace had blessed that ignorance time and again, but also time and again, people were not blessed for they could not find that Christ outside of themselves. A radical change had to come to all that was preaching, teaching, and saying. However, this change did not come simply or immediately. Revelation knowledge must have a crucial time to begin. It begins by a crisis experience, but it is not just an experience, it is life knowledge in action. It never ends as earth life does. It is the operation of the Christ life with the mind becoming the mind of Christ, operating the believer as a Christ person. Thus, there is no end to revelation knowledge. And today, gloriously and beautifully, the Spirit is opening up the Word and making it alive as never before. There must be the crisis of revelation. It is a crisis to the believer because it is the essential setting aside of the believer's knowledge accumulated up until that time to now receiving spirit taught knowledge which is not based on anything that happens or has happened on this earth. Revelation comes in God's time. For those who are waiting for a revelation of Jesus Christ, be encouraged. The time of revelation is in the Father's hand. I myself earnestly waited before God for 2 years. This is not to suggest that everyone will wait long for the Spirit to take them from sense knowledge to spirit knowledge, but I was deeply polluted with theological understanding contrary to the Christ life. The receiving of the revelation, however, will be no more important than the waiting on the Father for it. It is all right periodically to ask the Father to let the Spirit reveal the Son in you, but it is not a need to be constantly bombarding the Father about. Rest in the knowledge that Christ in you, and as you rest, revelation knowledge will come spontaneously in God's time. You will know when you have received the revelation of Jesus Christ. You will tell others with a new vigor and enthusiasm you have never had before. Often, the revelation of Christ in you comes when you least expect it. In fact, it most likely will come when you do not expect it at all, because the Father has no interest in your saying, I did this, I sought this, I fasted and prayed for this. It is the making of sons with knowledge that is in process, and the Father prefers the right to do this. He prefers to be the only one who will do this. That is compatible with Paul saying that no man taught him Christ. To God be the glory. God bless you.